Guys, we're heading out here on a service run here right now. I went out there the other day and had to pull the starter off this chipper, and it just came in, so we're heading out here now to put that back on there. It took them a couple of days to get it rebuilt. Usually they got one on the shelf, but they just didn't have one. They had them, but it wasn't the right length as that one there, so he just said he'd have me another one in a couple of days, and then it finally came in. So that's where we're heading over here to now to put that on there, and then I got to swing over here and I got to put a water pump on a little case, case dozer. Guy said the water pump was out of it, so we're gonna go over there and we're gonna take and we're gonna put that on there as well, and try to make a little money on this cold day. So once I get over here and get everything set up, I'll start rolling the camera again. Alright guys, here's the chipper is here. It's a little BC1000 is what it is. It's got a little 4-cylinder in it. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get y'all set up some way or another. I'm gonna try to get y'all set up the best way I can here. I'm probably gonna be able to see about the whole thing. But I got the bolts here. I went ahead and I wire wheeled them all up and got the little bit of corrosion that was on there off, just so I didn't have to worry about them none. Like I said, here's the brand new starter here. And I went and got, like I said, got the other day. I think they rebuilt it's what I think they did. I ain't 100%, but I'm pretty sure that's what they did. But they could have got me a new one. On these here, I like to put a little anti-seize on the end of them, just because I didn't want the some bitches to get crowed in there, because they were actually right here, just like right here where these little things here go at. They get inside the starter and it makes it kind of really hard to get them out. It's like it kind of bites against that aluminum, and they was kind of a pain to get out, and I broke them off before. I didn't want to break them off again, so like I said, I come the other day and I took this one off the other day, and I was basically just waiting for it to come in. There you go. I was wondering why you wasn't going all the way up in there. I got it that time. I'll get my ratchet. Here in a minute, and I'll come from up underneath the bottom side there. And like I said, there's a little bracket that goes in the block here, and that's another reason too that they couldn't get it. They couldn't get that. The other one was a little bit longer, and then that bracket wasn't going to be able to work. the other one I will need the extension. Just because of the way that it goes in there. Well, I thought I was going the right way there. But that bracket in the back, I don't know if that little bracket just kind of holds the vibration, but all of them that I've ever known, that's what they, these little motors here, they always got that little bit of they've always got that little bracket on the back, so I don't know if that's just a thing GM does or what, I don't really know. I just get them a little bit snug. I don't go all the way with it just yet because, like I said, I got the little bracket I got to put on there. Here's a little bracket here. If you ever take this off, just always make sure that you put that back on there. Wires here, they'll come out of the way because right here on the starter itself, there's one post on there that's just a little bit longer. It's a little bit longer than the rest, and it's got a little it'll have a little nut on there, and you just put that one little nut. Some of them got more than, you know, some of them they got enough to where they go over the whole piece, but on this one right here it don't. It's just it'll just go right on this one little one here, and on this right here, just what I do is I put it. It's got a slit in there to where you can adjust it up and down as well. Put this one up in here. I'm hoping I can get the damn ports in for that. I got a big Mobark chipper in the shop in there. I'm hoping I can get all the ports for it. They're telling me it's going to be somewhere they're telling me it's going to be somewhere around the end of January. The end of January before I get those ports. So here it is. I think it's the 10th or the 11th, something like that. And I gotta wait another 20-some days. I'm just waiting on parts. So here it is. I got all that money tied up on all the other parts that I bought. And I gotta wait on that one because, like I said, the parts ain't in yet. But I mean,
I guess that's just part of it, I guess. But today, at least today, the harmonic balancer did come in today, so I can say that's good that at least that did come in. Get my smell. I might not be able to get it on this, or I might have to get a wrench. Yeah, I might have to get a wrench on that one. Yeah, let me get this little wrench here and get this tightened up. To me, that's the right nut. Try this one now. Okay, got that tight now. Go ahead now and climb up our wheel. All of them are tight. Guess we can go ahead and get the wires on here now. Get these all hooked up. Get the one on the back here. Since it's the harder one to get to. Back on here now. Yeah, I think over where I gotta go work on this dozer. So the guy calls me and he says, well, another buddy of mine calls and says, hey man, I got a guy who wants, you might have to get a dozer rebuilt. Are you interested? I said, yeah, just tell him to call me. So he calls me and we're talking on the phone there, and he said it's got just tons and tons of blow by. And I said, okay. I said, did it just come on once? And he said, well, he said, what I did was, he said, I got a new turbo for us. The other turbo went bad. I bought a used turbo from a guy, and mine didn't have a wastegate on it, and this one did. And I said, okay. And he said, it never done it until I put that turbo on there. And I was thinking, okay, so it sounds like to me it's something with the turbo here. He says, well, I get that other turbo put on there. He says, I get that other turbo put on there, and he said it never done it until I put that other turbo on there. And I said, all right. Let's see if I put this wire here on there. And I said, okay. He said, well, the other place I called him, he said that they told me on the wastegate, they said all I needed to do was take the wastegate and just leave the wastegate wired shut. And I said, what? And I said, that don't sound right. I said, if you was going to wire anything, you should have wired it open. And he's like, well, what do you mean? I was like, with you wiring that thing shut, I said, all the back pressure to the engine, I said, all the exhaust pressure, it's all, putting back pressure to the engine. I said, the damn engine can't breathe like that. And he said, you know what? He said, you're exactly fucking right. I said, yeah, I know I am. So I said, you know, he said he ain't running for about 2 hours, and that's when it started doing a whole lot of blow-by. So he may have gotten lucky, and it may have not, you know, fucked the rings up or something like that there. But he might have a cracked ring, because all that extra pressure that he, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, you know, you take a damn garden hose, and you take that garden hose, and you put your finger on the end of it, you know, it makes a lot of pressure. Well, that's what he's pretty much doing to his engine. He's got all that pressure building up on the backside of his motor, because the damn motor can't breathe. It can't breathe because it ain't got nowhere to go. It's got a thing in the turbo there. The wastegate's shut. So, anyways, I got to go over there. Like I said, he wants me to put the water pump on it first, because he don't know. He really don't even know what to do. He said he can't use it. He can't do nothing with it anyways, because he needs to get this motor thing figured out. And I said, well, I guarantee you ought to get the motor thing figured out. I said, but the first thing you need to do is you need to take and don't run it no more, and get that damn wastegate wired open instead of closed. So I don't know. I don't know. I gotta put, like I said, put the water pump on it first, because he said the water pump he said it just kept throwing the belt off of it. And he said he realized it was the water pump. So I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so this is wired, that's wired, all that's done. Oh, let's get these tools picked up here and try to fire this thing up. Alrighty guys, we got all that on there now. Let's see if this thing's gonna fire up here. Alrighty guys, I've got this here done. I'll finish making sure everything's tightened down here, and then we'll go over and work on that dozer. Alright guys, here we are now on this. This is a Case 1150H dozer here. It's got a little ISB Cummins in it. And like I said, I took my air nozzle and I blew all around down inside there. But what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and get the water pump off of it. It wasn't running hot or nothing. He just said somehow he thinks the water pump was out of it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to change that's what he wants. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and change that there out. Let me get some of my tools here and see if we can't get that thing popped out of there. The other bad thing is I forgot my damn light. That's why I thought these might not come out. Somebody must have really put them in there. These here are coming out. Them two up there, they ain't wanting to come out. Get this panel out of our way and make it a whole lot easier. There we go. I'm going to get this out of our way now. Okie dokie. Now we can see what we're doing in here. I hate it when I ain't got my damn light. This here's all mud and shit. It's all corroded up in there. And sometimes it makes it a pain to get all this shit here out. That alternator bolt there. I don't think you would even get a wrench on that. That's what I was gonna do. I was thinking I think I might still do that too. I might just take this alternator off and it don't take nothing. It don't take nothing to get that alternator off. That bolt there, it's done rubbed basically all the way up against it there. So let me go ahead and get this here turned down. I'll get back with you. Try not to get the alternator off there. We'll see what we got here. I'm gonna try to do it without getting the alternator off. That's what I'm saying. Put my bolts over here. Don't want to lose them in the mud. We'll probably never find them again. I don't know if he done took all the coolant out of this thing or not. I don't know. See if we can get the pop off here. Get a screwdriver. Get this thing to burn off here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the bearing. That cut the shit out of me there. Pretty sure the bearing on this is pretty much the same. Let's double check here real quick to make sure. See, that's one thing I was saying. They really, hopefully I can get that other one to go in there just as good as that one, whenever that one came out. So, a little comparison here. Yeah, it looks identical. Make sure that stays in there good. This one here, it's really tight, which this one here is, but this one here, it flows a whole lot better. You don't feel all them. You can just tell that one's in better shape right here. Little sticker on there. So yeah, that should work out pretty good. As long as the O-ring don't come off on it there, I think we'll be just fine. These are always the pain. Sometimes these here, they don't really. Sometimes these will seat really good, and then sometimes they won't. So I'm gonna try to take this over and get this put in there and see what we can come out with. It ain't gonna be drastically tight, just get it snugged up there pretty decent. And then this will go like this. And that'll go like that. Damn, alternator seems about fried itself. No wonder it's not gonna go that way. It's not the way it goes. It goes like this, dummy. Everything here looks to be fine now. Let me blow it all off here, and once I get it all blowed off and cleaned up, I'll go ahead and put some coolant inside of it. Alrighty guys, we got her running here. Alternator wire there was getting hot on me. I knew I could smell it. I don't really know what that was about. I knew I smelt something in the damn alternator wire over here. Getting hot. The whole alternator's getting hot like it's trying to. Yeah, I mean, she's definitely charging. Maybe the battery or something was low on it, but the water pump on it definitely ain't leaking, so that's a good sign there. So other than that there, it runs really good. I just don't know what all he I just don't really know what all he wants me to do with this thing, in all honesty, because like I said, this is the one I was telling you about, the turbo on it. I mean, it fires up and runs really good. So it runs really good, so I don't really know. I gotta call him and
tell him I got that there on there, and then see what all he wants me to do. But as far as that there, I say it's another job well done. Like I said, the water pump ain't leaking. That's what was the whole initial to put that on there. So don't forget to like and subscribe. And like I said, thanks again for watching my videos, and I appreciate all the subscribers that I've got now. Thank you very much.